However, not all mobile tech is focused on getting money out of our wallets and goods into our hands. In fact, there are some innovations that aim to make the world a better place, one car ride at a time. A group of enterprising students in St. Petersburg called PeacockTeam are working to put the powerful CPUs in everyday mobile devices to work in a new way. Simply by downloading their GoodRoads app, anyone can help municipal authorities spot bad roads more quickly and ideally more effectively. And it's something we can all help with just by going about with our daily routines.
Do you remember that we need to get the gaming component done by April? Also, we have to draw up the game logic and ask Ruslan to finish drawing all the vehicles.
Yeah, after graduation we'll have more time to get it done.
Was that one there?
Yeah, it was, the yellow one.
Their beautifully simple idea to harness pocket-sized computing power sprang from a project here at the St. Petersburg State Polytechnical University. As you drive around with your smartphone, a sensor within, called an accelerometer, takes readings, noting any sharp vibrations caused by bumps or potholes. Their application puts that information into a file and sends it onto their server where it's integrated with a map based on GPS readings. All of this at a fraction of the cost of traditional methods.
There are a number of ways to monitor roads, such as photo monitoring and laser monitoring, which use special mobile laboratories that can cost up to $1 million.
One of those other, certainly bulkier options is this mobile laboratory operated by the Russian company Region. It drives around gathering useful data about the roads themselves, as well as just about any other object within sight. Using digital cameras on the top of the vehicle, it records information about the surface below. All the collected data are available for an operator on an ordinary laptop. It's also outfitted with a GPS module and built-in navigation system, which allows all the info to be synchronized and later processed in an office. The equipment on board is developed and produced by the company, which means it could be fitted to be attached to any make or model.
These mobile labs, at least in part, also use an accelerometer. They're basically big boxes on wheels, about 1.5 by 2 meters, which drive around town and essentially do the exact same thing that our small mobile phones are capable of doing.
But all of this young team's efforts are only as useful as their data are accurate. If governmental bodies are going to be able to use the information these innovators pass on to them, it has to be spot on. That's why it's important for them to constantly refine their algorithms and integration programs as much as possible. And the more information that comes in from app users, the more accurate their measurements will be. And considering that Russian federal authorities shell out around $7 million a year on road diagnostics, PeacockTeam's handheld monitoring could help reduce such costs. And thanks to their initial work, their program can differentiate between potholes that need attention and things like curbs and speed bumps that municipal authorities are more inclined to leave in place.
Previously, these sensors were mainly used for games and other quite silly things. We've come up with a way to use them in a totally different way. That's why it's important that specialists with experience in working with and programming these kinds of sensors should be doing things that would make our world better in the long term.
And anyone wanting to make life a little smoother will soon be able to. PeacockTeam's GoodRoads program is due to hit the App Store on April 1st.